So you do have the range to. If you have a potion, you technically could run up and try and shove a potion down Spanky's throat and get him up, or you could attack the dragon.
I don't think I have one.
So, remember all the little spells and shit you have too, its bonus actions and whatnot.
Yeah, I was gonna Hunter's Mark this guy.
Okay.
And do my little thingy.
You are feared, so you cannot move forward. Thank you for reminding me.
Did I do that?
You move back 1 square.
Okay.
So you shoot and just flies over and just like crashes into the ground somewhere farther off. You're panic. Your bow, your hand's shaking as you just let it go and just way up into the air. It's now Vorogosh's turn. And he just smiles at you.
You're first.
He wasn't first.
As he
doesn't make no sense.
He makes 3 attacks versus Brimstone. I actually need to roll for his breath attack first. Let's find out if that works. So he does not get his breath attack back, as he makes a bite attack and 2 claw attacks against you. Bite attack is first. It's a 30, which hits you for 16 damage. It is then a claw attack for 23 for 14 damage, which drops you, right?
Yes.
She's holding me up, guys. And the final attack auto hits. It does not crit. You take 1 death, 1 fail.
I mean, it knocked me to -11. Doesn't it still do damage? Because if you max out my damage...
No, it's in 1 hit. If I do more than your HP in total. So maybe a breath attack could do it, but you're resistant to fire, so even when you're down. So there's no way for him to one-shot you, but you just take 1 death fail. As he ends his turn and just looks at everybody and just...
1 down.
As it is now Bach Funlo's turn.
Wait.
Oh, actually, technically, the Frightful Presence does take place during that. Bach, give me a Wisdom saving throw. That's part of his multi-attack.
Wisdom saving throw. Sure.
You fail.
All right, so
and you are frightened.
Gonna go over there.
Okay.
What? Am I able to attack him if he comes over to me?
Yes. You just can't move towards him. Okay. Desretty, did you actually want to move during your turn? Because you technically could have moved into like cover or anything like that if you wanted to. I'll let you move if you wish, since you didn't do that technically. Potentially where someone is pinging for you.
Okay.
Alright, so Bach Funlo's turn ends. As it is now Maxwell's turn.
I'm still thinking whether or not I want to take a potion. Am I poisoned?
You were not poisoned, it was just for 1 turn.
Okay.
You can make it to him.
No, I'm
Mark Funlo behind the pillar said, I thought you weren't going to run away. Thought you said you'd come to us.
I'm here, aren't I?
No, you aren't here. That whole point.
If you keep running, how am I supposed to get to you?
You keep roaring, how am I supposed to get to you?
It's not
Coward.
my fault. Oh, I'm the coward, yes. I'm the one hiding behind a pillar.
I don't want to be here.
Well, you can be in here as he, like, pats his stomach.
I just wait here all night.
That's
You
fine
said
with
you
me.
come to me. I
You'll
thought
be
Dragon man
last.
of his word. Obviously not.
Alright, and he stops talking, ignoring you at this point.
First off, I'm going to move over next to Spanky. And Spanky's dead, or is he alive?
Spanky's down.
Down?
He has one.
Yeah, if you
failure
give him a
left,
potion
he'll
like that,
die.
he'll get back up. But if he fails on his next turn and gets hit by anything, he's dead.
What about medicine? Is that...
You can try to stabilize him, but that will be your action for the turn.
Fuck. Alright,
And that'll just leave him unconscious for 1
Can I
to 4
just-
hours.
Can I just shove 2 drinks down his throat and then he gets temporary health?
You can try to shove alcohol down his throat.
Get drunk, Scout.
Sure. If you use your bonus action, and I'm just going to do it because it'll be funny. You can use your bonus action and your action for it, and that consumes 2 of your own uses because you don't have that many left, I don't believe.
I don't think we ever decided how that works.
You don't have that many left then. You've used a lot. So it'll be your last 2.
Also, my casket fills every day.
That's true, but this will be your last 2 in this case for this fight if you want to use them. That's the only way I'm gonna let you do it.
That's stupid. I want to. Can I argue for 3 more?
No. You
So
don't have a
either
potion. I'm being
points,
generous.
I don't.
Being generous.
I am a generous god.
And I don't get bonus action this turn. Fuck.
You don't. I mean, you could just run towards him and try to smack the shit out of the dragon and say, good luck.
Smack the piss out of him.
You do have a paladin who goes next.
It's gonna be funny. I'm gonna make a drunk goat.
Right, so you're gonna drunk the goat. So you pour one in, it's mouthing, and then you pour the other one in. It gains temporary hit points, which I'm gonna allow it to get up with 1.
And then.
Run, run, double goat, run.
And then what do?
I'm going to move myself behind the pillar here. Right, that is a pillar,
there.
right?
That is a pillar. You are correct.
So
As you end,
I don't get hit.
you won't get hit by a wing buffet or anything. You are correct.
Okay.
Or you're also covered from a dragon's breath. You're like full cover right now.
Okay, cool.
As it is now, I mean, unless he moves, but in the moment.
Spanky needs to get the fuck out of there.
So it is Mercer's turn.
All right, as a role-playing perspective, if I'm like, "Hey, Crazy Eyes, over here, Crazy Eyes," and he looks at me, and I'm like, and I put the little potion on the ground for it, and then I move up to attack.
That would be up to Desrithi to go over there and get it with the goat when it's his turn.
All right.
I'm perfectly okay with doing if she does that.
Have your goat drink the potion on its turn.
What kind of potion?
Or you're gonna die.
No, potion of healing or what kind of potion?
It's a simple.
Okay.
2d4 plus 2.
So I want to make sure we're clear. Now
It's something.
You just set it down. That doesn't cost you anything. It's a free action. That's fine.
All right, I'm gonna move here.
Okay, so you run up and you have like half cover, because I'm assuming you're gonna be attacking from there.
And I'm still within my 10.
Which gives you 2 AC or 4 AC. Let's find out.
I think it's 2. Full cover sounds more like 4.
Yeah, but there's 3/4 cover also. So half cover you have 2, 3/4 is 5, and total cover can't be targeted by a spell or attack.
How many d6 am I rolling? Did the first one hit with advantage?
So hold on. The first one did not hit with this advantage. The second one does. So you crit for 16, plus you divine smite him twice or once.
Once, I don't know.
All right, so we're counting the
Go off
first
the
one.
first one, then,
Yeah,
I
we'll
guess.
go off the
I don't know
first
what's the second one.
And then another 1 hunter's mark. Nice. 16 minus 8 minus 1. All right, Vorgosh at this point. I mean, that one you blow up a chunk of his scales, like in his right in his chest area.
Fucking nice.
As there's this blood starting to pool down. That's your turn.
I used all my movement. Oh wait, I got my bonus action. Hold up. No, yeah, that's it.
The potion's like over here, right?
The potion is.
It's
right here.
Yeah, right.
That's where I was standing.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
So it is now top of the order. We're going to do a lair action. Let's go and roll and see what happens here. A 1. So it's the one you guys have not experienced yet.
Don't kill my drunken
So,
friend.
Run, crazy ass, run!
I swear, if
Alright.
we survive this, I'm just gonna start feeding the goat drinks all the
you
time
guys
now.
look as around the dragon, like this little minor earthquake starts to happen. The ground starts to shake everywhere. Everybody in a 60-foot radius needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Or be knocked prone.
Oh, that's good.
This is going to affect you,
Don't
Maxwell, and
kill
stuff like
Miranda.
that, because it is an area like around.
That was a bad roll for me.
Okay.
Do I need
That,
to roll dexterity saving throws? Is that what you said?
you fail automatically, Brimstone. You're prone. Congratulations, as you already were. Let's see. Are Bach and Desrithi in the range? You both are. So both of you need to give me a dexterity saving throw. It's the ground. It's an earthquake. Okay, so Bach, you fail it. You're prone. Desrithi, you fail it. You're prone.
Max, you
Mercer
get to
and
add
Maxwell,
3.
you both succeed on it already with that.
Wait,
and I need one for
it?
Spanky. You made it.
Oh shit. Uh oh.
You have an 18. 'cause
Yeah,
you're
you got
next
an
to-
18.
And
dude.
Spanky needs one.
I got
Spanky
18.
fails.
I
Spanky is
rolled a
knocked
50.
prone. That's all that happens. Brimstone, it is your
Oh,
turn.
I had to sleep by being next to you. That's
One,
why.
that's 2 fails for you
Oh,
now.
forgot about that.
No, there's 3. I'm dead.
That's 2.
Yeah.
That's 2.
No, you just said.
Bigga, you
I
died
just
too
asked
soon.
you.
Damn it.
You didn't take any
If-
damage from the earthquake. You don't get a fail for just not
You
passing
just
it.
said I got it. Fail. I asked you.
No,
You're like,
no,
oh,
you
yeah,
asked if I.
automatic fail.
You asked if I. Yeah, it's an automatic fail on the save, not on a death save.
Wait.
So Brimstone, you're at 2 failed saves right now.
Oh shit.
As it is
I didn't-
now, it is now Spanky's turn.
You've hurt me deep with this, Aaron. You've hurt me deep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't realize Big was down.
Spanky.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So Spanky has to
Well.
get half his movement to get up, and then he can still make it to that spot because he has like 40 feet he can move. So
Yeah.
he can literally make it to there, and he just like grabs it, like pulls the cork off. The healing potion's like pouring out as he like grabs it, like and just like throws it to the side and smashes against the wall.
So you gotta
go ahead and
roll,
roll a 2d4 plus 2.
I don't know if I did that right.
There you go.
7. It's not bad.
Yep. So he heals for 7, and he's
From the
around the
back.
corner. It is now your turn, Desrithi. You are prone. You have to get half your movement to get up.
It's like, do that.
Okay.
Well,
He is
sidestep.
within range.
So, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark.
You already did, so
Well.
it stays. He's already Hunter's Mark.
Well,
Remember, go
well,
for the
I
eyes.
missed.
Yeah, but Hunter's
And
Mark
it-
stays for a whole minute. He's just marked.
Oh.
It doesn't require
He's
you to
like
hit.
double marked right now. 'cause
Ensnaring
I got a mark
Strike
on
is the
him
one that
too.
requires you to do it. So that does hit.
Uh,
You're dealing 7 damage plus another 3, so you do 10 damage to it. As you he cries out in pain as it hits like right next to his eye.
Scream for me, Vargosh. Scream.
It ends his turn. On his turn, actually at the end of that turn, I mean,
I'm trying to move back.
it's too long. I'm sorry, Brimstone, but on his turn, he's going to use his wing buffet, which you automatically fail and take a death save fail, dying. As I need both Mercer and Maxwell to maybe a
Behind
dexterity
cover?
saving throw. Maxwell does not, but you do. But you get +2 to your dexterity save because you're half covered. So,
well, sorry, double
It's
click.
the first one. So plus the 2, you actually succeed on top of your normal. So you do not take any damage from this, and you hold fast.
Okay.
As Brimstone goes down. Brimstone, you guys watch as like the flames on his head just kind of like go
So
out.
wait. Big is permanently dead.
He's dead.
He dead.
He's dead. Unless you guys have some kind of revivify or some kind of revive thing,
I don't know.
he is dead.
Not so much later.
Okay. So his flames just go out, and he starts to cool off at this point, slowly through the rest of the fight. On Vorgosh's turn, it's gonna be one. Actually, he's gonna step right over him. Comes to right here.
I just feel like you would step on him,
He
just like
did.
crush his body into the ground, like charcoal.
I will also point out, Matt, that with your new ability, you probably could have cured Bach of his frightened, and I just remembered that.
Wait, no, I thought that was only for me.
It says you or any other person. I thought. Let me read this thing. So is mine. You can
You
use your
hear
action
action
and one
and
on
effect on
that is
yourself.
causing. Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Yeah.
I am incorrect.
Otherwise, that would have made sense.
All right. So he looks at both of you. He is going to take a bite and claw attack at you, Mercer, and a single claw at Maxwell. So the bite attack is right here. Frightening presence. Everybody's been affected by it or isn't at this point. All right. So 13 on the bite, which misses you, Mercer, and then he's gonna claw for a 25 for 11 damage. To Mercer, and then the last one is to Maxwell.
Oh, okay.
24. He hits you for 12. As it just you dodge out of the bite, and he just claw comes from the side and just nails you, Mercer. And then Maxwell, as you're kind of getting ready to point and laugh, and you're drunken stupor, another claw hits you. He ends his turn. Bach Funlo, it is your turn. Go ahead and give me a I think can you make it? Repeat the same throw at the end of each turn. So you already had a turn since you've been frightened. Can you give me a wisdom saving throw again?
Sure. What do I have to roll exactly?
a number.
That's higher than that.
Backbone doesn't have very good wisdom.
No, he doesn't. But there is potentially other ways to cure it, such as someone who's sitting next to you might be able to cure your fear. It is now.
That's not the end of my turn, though.
No, you still have hand axes and all the other shit you can do.
Fuck.
And
So I
your
can
turn,
get
you can
up.
make another roll.
Fuck.
I can go over there, and I can chuck two
Hand axes at
two
him. yeah.
hammers at it.
Fuck.
17.
26,
26 does hit for 11. And
27,
deal 19 damage. Is
and then I
Vorl.
guess I step back over and I say, "Your stupid spell do this. I don't know why you so coward being so
It's
big."
not my fault you're scared of me.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not the dragon, just the roar.
How much left do we have of this
You're
dragon?
looking at him. He, no matter, even with his intimidating presence, his wings are drooping a lot. There's blood pooling from all parts of his body. Compared to when he first started out, he looks very extremely weak.
Okay.
So it's
I'm
close.
asking because it's already 10:30 right now.
Right,
so
we're close.
I'm ready to yell.
You're definitely close to the end of this fight, potentially.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't roll for his breath attack.
Yeah.
Let's see if he gets his breath attack back. He does. All right, so next turn.
So I'm going to.
You're
going
gonna
to
fucking
use,
hit him twice and jump behind that pillar again.
I'm going to use my.
You do have two
Alright,
attack. You
right.
do have two actions
Yes.
this turn too.
And do I still have advantage on him?
You do. So you crit for 10.
Another one.
Okay.
So,
That does not
so
hit.
that's my one action.
Right.
And then I'm going to do it again for my second action.
Right. Swing. Miss
And
again. You're
I get an extra attack for that.
You get one
right?
more. You get another attack. Yeah. So you miss. It's just
So
you're
these
tired.
16s
You're
aren't
tiring
hitting?
out.
Fuck.
You know,
Alright,
when we
and-
talked about him missing all these attacks, he said it didn't happen.
Pissing me
Do a
off.
key thing. Do a key thing.
I
You're-
am doing Fury of Blows. I already pulled out the.
no.
So
So-
flurry of blows. One. That one does hit for 5.
And
Yeah.
I'm making,
Whole
I'm making
level
that
is layer.
a. What is it? I'm making that a dexterity saving throw for him being knocked prone.
Okay.
If he succeeds, he punched
He
him in the
fails,
dragon.
but he uses
Or-
second legendary resistance to succeed it automatically.
Fuck you. And then do it again.
7 damage. Nice.
You can't do it twice a turn.
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
Legendary reactions, legendary resistance he can use until he runs out of them, which he fails. And being knocked prone isn't gonna really do anything to him.
He punches him in the nards, the dragon nards.
Aren't you able to
So-
stun him? I thought you had a stun.
So
Yeah,
you knock him
well, I wanted
prone.
to
You
get,
hit
like,
him.
damage on him.
You roundhouse kick and hit his leg out from under him as he has a claw going towards Mercer, and he just slams onto his face. It is now.
Oh, wait.
Uh-huh.
Wait. I'm going to move behind here so that way I get.
I
don't
would
go
go
there.
further. He can move and then attack you. You might want to go further away.
All right. Well, okay. So to save at least someone in this fight, I'm going to move there, so that way he can't target everyone at once.
Mercer, it
I
is
ain't no
your
bitch.
turn.
Watch, he's gonna fly over the pillar
8 does hit.
and attack
So-
from behind you.
Who called Big Adine first?
I did.
Okay.
No,
the
sir.
blunt
I
down.
did.
You'll get 1 blunt. I thank you. Stop it. So
I don't know why. It's like.
it might be delayed.
Ow, what
So
the
when you
fuck?
click the one time, yeah, you must have clicked it 4 times, and it was because it was delayed.
Fuck?
So
Yeah, I would say take the first one there. D6. I hit D6. Oh, okay, there we go.
what's
And that's the 100th mark.
100 mark. All right. So Mercer, do you want to describe how you kill him?
Oh
Died.
god. Okay, I want to like thrust it into his chest and have the mind smite go off like a hand grenade. Boom.
Okay. So Mercer, you lunge forward, just like last ditch, and just charge forward, just slam it into him. You twist the halberd, just bright glow, and you just look at him, and he's just like,
Don't look far from
What
get
are
any
you
of the
doing?
treasure. He
No!
doesn't deserve it. He didn't.
No! And
Ha!
No.
and he explodes. Just pieces
almost
everywhere.
spend,
Bach,
like, the majority
the
of the
head
match,
lands
like,
right next to
Laying
you.
down.
All right. Cool. I did it, guys.
Good job.
Oh man.
Okay.
So, congratulations. As Vorgosh has died. His head lands next to
so-
Bachfunlo.
Does Buckfunnel like pee himself when he sees it because he's scared of him?
Not scared of him. I would say it's more irrational.
Okay, so we're done here.
Yeah, man, I know you gotta go, because you gotta get ready for your brother's graduation party, so
So
I'll see you
two
later.
things real quick.
Yes.
One, I want to scavenge anything off of this body that I can make explosive weapons with, like explosive fists and whatnot.
Okay.
And two, anything that we get from the king, I want to try going towards making my own like bar for our city.
That is
That
Maxwell's wish.
brewery or
I will
whatever.
argue it adamantly for you while you're drunk in front of the king. No problem.
Okay.
And
All right,
high.
I think
He's also high.
also I want to be cleansed of my fucking addiction when I get back. I've realized at this point how fucked up this sucks.
King, can you help me out here, please, a little bit?
Okay, so I think that's it. Those three things.
So, yeah. So you guys, the dragon burst into pieces. There's just things everywhere.
How much damage did everyone
got-
do to it individually?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
You guys, everybody did a good chunk.
Obviously,
of
the MVP was the GOAT.
All right, guys, I'm out of here.
See you later.
See ya.
So
How much did the goat do?
a lot, like 40, 50, 60 damage around there. Probably 50 or 60.
The goat's
I did-
alive. That's what I did. I sacrificed
Honestly,
my
he
life
only
to
got
go.
like 2 attacks in, but it was all the
Every
GOAT.
single time it was either a 10 or higher. But
I got 2 attacks in. I did 43.
yeah, everybody did a good even amount for the most part. So
Yeah.
you guys, the dragon's head's over by Bachfunlo. You all regroup. And Brimstone's body, as you look, is just like half of it's broken into like charcoal dust from Vorgosh as he stepped on it. The embers like in his eyes are almost completely faded out. You guys want to do anything or say anything for him? What do you do?
I'll put
Are his
ashes
eyes
in a
worth
urn.
anything?
No, you can't fucking do necromancy bullshit in front of a paladin.
No, I'm
Bah!
just saying. Are they gems?
No.
Oh.
No,
Is
there's
I
there
looked it up,
anything
it's not.
gemmy on him?
there's his loot. So Bachfunlo goes, wonder what he have.
Yeah, that I guess.
Because that's kind of what you're doing. You're looting the corpse.
Pretty much.
Is anybody else gonna do anything? Anybody else want to say anything? Or are we just gonna? Do you do anything with Brimstone's body? Well, 2 halves of his body.
Ugh. I
Well,
guess take his body and kind of do like a ceremonial funeral pyre.
Do you ceremonial funeral pyre, or do you maybe just return him to the lava?
No, because I want his ashes.
Okay, of course
have
you
a
do.
collection
Of course
going.
you do.
Sorry, man.
Fucking
We're too
course you
fucked up for
Of
that.
course you do.
Oh, I guess we
Pull
can
him
take
in
his. Let's take his headpiece thing.
I thought
Maybe
I
that'll
was searching
help.
his body. What is all the stuff that I see?
We can Brimstone. You can share that after we finish the stream. Of exactly what you had.
It all died. It all died. It all burned up in the explosion.
So it didn't all burn up in the explosion, but we can talk about that afterwards. So you guys collect his things, anything that's personal to him. I'm assuming you guys are gonna leave on him. But his treasures and stuff like that. You guys may end up taking. So sure. As you guys wander around the cave a bit further, just so we can speed this up. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna do that. So you guys want to collect the dragon's corpse. So I'm gonna need some survival checks.
Okay, who wants to assist me here?
Sure. Survival checks. Sure.
Never mind, credit. We're good.
All right, so you're able to gather up from the little pieces that are left of him. You're able to gather, like the wings are destroyed, but you're able to get like sections of like scales that might be able to use for something. Go ahead and put yourself as having 3 units, I think is what it is.
Bachfunlo behind you is going.
Wait, what?
I think dragon penis go
3
for
dragon hide.
aphrodisiac.
3 dragon hide.
Do you want to
Do we
want
want to try to get its like flame sack for Max? For his little.
So for harvesting a creature, for a huge-sized creature, you can harvest 4 times. It takes 2 hours to do. So you guys are in here for 2 hours just carving away at like chunks of what's left of him.
I mean, they need the head to prove that they killed him. So
Yeah, we gotta
gotta
take
take
the
the head
head
back.
too. I guess I should add that.
Maybe I'll make a helmet out of it.
1 dragon head. All right, 3 dragon hide, 1 dragon head. Do we have to make another roll to try to get his flame sack?
You would need to make another survival roll. Yeah, you only get you get like
Okay.
those. Oh, actually, you get yeah, you do get those. So.
I just assume I'm doing the dragon head because we need it for the quest.
So I need to determine what the actual difficulty of harvesting this thing is. So what does its CR on this creature is? So okay, so you need So I know what you need to get for it. So I'm gonna need 3 more checks, Mercer.
Are we able to use one of mine? Because I did roll to assist, but when
Well, the
Crazy said
assist is
don't, I rolled
the
anyway.
assist is you give him an advantage, so you're helping him out doing this. So the reason you got a 25 in a sense was you were helping him. Like, no, do this. This is better and stuff like that.
All right, so do another one.
I need
Bam.
3. I need 3 more total. If you want to let Bach
Bam.
roll one, you can.
Bam. Yeah, Bach, help. Definitely with that lower, with the last one.
Well, since you decided to roll instead of letting him roll it, it counts. The only way,
What?
yeah, you had Bach was giving you an advantage, but
Right.
like, if you wanted to
13,
let
19,
Bach
17.
roll,
Oh, okay.
But
So
you didn't- you
13,
rolled-
I thought I only have to roll once for giving him advantage.
you give him advantage no matter what. But it was more of you technically Mercer could have given you advantage. You don't have to even roll the advantage. You just give him because you're helping him. But
Okay.
you could have rolled the last one instead of him potentially. So the last thing you try to get the gland, and as you're like going through it,
So he gets 13, 19, 17?
right, which none of them succeed. So you aren't able to carve anything else besides the dragon, like the hide scales. As like you're going in for like the dragon, like the fire gland, it's huge. And Buck's like, we do this the easy way. He takes his maul and just smashes the top of it, trying to like cut it in half, and it just like pours out.
I think it was more him fucking it up than me.
I was basing
No.
it off of the. Well, technically, he was fucking it up just as bad because he couldn't do anything with it, anyways. The second one, Mercer, you're scaling off some more scales and stuff like that. It's going well, and then like Bach like, walks by, like, oh, well, Brimstone's got it. He's gonna go back and check Brimstone. He's like hits you with your maul, and you like slice through it. On the last one, Bach, you're like trying to tell him like you're doing it wrong. What are you doing? As Mercer's just completely at this point, he's just frustrated and just like cutting up this hide with no issue whatsoever, and just completely mangles it. So, that is what you're able to get from the dragon.
Okay, so we got the hide and the head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We couldn't get him his flame sack.
No, you don't get the head. You just get you get the head for taking it back, yes, but you're
Yeah,
not really,
oh, well, I mean,
you're not-
we just
you're,
had to-
You're
we
not
had to
really
take that.
harvesting that. You're just dragging it
Right.
back with you.
Right. Okay. So we got 3 dragon hide. That's
What's
fine.
on this corpse? Lifeless body of uselessness.
So that's not everything we're doing. So like I said, Brimstone will give it later. Do you guys want to search around the rest of the
Yeah, the
dragon's
dragon's
lair?
lair. There's almost always a dragon's horde with a dragon's lair. So
Just
There's a
give me-
whore?
horde.
Bach got super excited. Go and give me.
What's your
Everybody give me a
man?
perception check. We'll see who finds it first.
I'm going to take my time. Can I just make it a nat 20?
This is just to see who finds it first. You guys find it. It's just who finds it first.
What are we doing?
A perception.
Perception.
Okay, where's that at?
No, not deception. Perception.
Guys, it's over that way.
You find it first.
Even better.
Fucking
16.
You never find the treasure ever.
Well, I mean, she really finds it first because you guys are all busy like harvesting this creature, and she's just kind of wandering around with Spanky, who's like limp. Just, so eventually, you make it down into this hallway, Deseret, with this mass amount of gold and treasures and stuff that you're carrying with you. Apparently, there's a dead Brimstone following you. His ghost is spooking and haunting you in the background.
I just wanted to see what they found because the whole fucking map is still.
Yeah, I was gonna brighten it up over here. So I'm gonna.
Does
move
she
this
say
to the-
anything when she sees it?
It depends. What do you do, Deseret, as you're the first one to notice it, as they're all like carving up pieces of the dragon?
She goes and looks for stuff.
What do you do? Do you tell them?
Um,
Do you loot it for yourself first? Take a couple extra things?
Check it for the best things and then tell people.
That's not an honorable thing to do.
It doesn't matter. They don't know
Perfectly
these things.
acceptable.
I think I'd like to think that Josethri is a pretty good person.
Okay.
So
And they're taking the dragon stuff, so why shouldn't you get something nice?
that's a good point.
What?
Aaron, I would like to use my athletics on hearing anything to get there first.
No.
What?
No.
You're literally helping carve a dragon right now.
No.
Yeah, I just went off exploring. You don't know what I did.
Yeah.
I know, I'm just saying if you say anything good like, hey, it's over here,
Yes, that's fine. You run your ass over there when she does that. So, you're in this area. So you're gonna try to loot and see what you can find for yourself first.
I.
Can you move your character one to the right?
So as you I think he wants to move because his character's under there somewhere.
Yeah, I'm actually right behind you.
There you go.
Yeah, that's not where you are.
Hi. So you're in this area. There's chests and stuff like that. Do you want to open a chest up yourself? Do you want to like just pocket a bunch of the gold? There's gold and platinum covering through this thing. You don't really see any copper or silver. There's like statuettes. There's a vase. You see a bunch of little things here and there. So what do you want to do?
I'll call them over. We can be mature adults about this.
Yeah,
and
you
split
made a
it well.
horrible idea.
So you guys
Listen.
you come out around the corner. You see them all
Oh,
like
you
finishing
silly girl.
carving up all this stuff. And
Fucking Buck Fudlow go in there and be like, it's all
What-
mine. I don't know what you're
what
looking at. It's all
do-
mine.
what do you say to
Listen,
them as you come around the corner? What do you say to them?
Okay, first of all, Buck, I noticed that you're kind of an asshole sometimes. So if you could not be for like a minute. And
She's-
we can-
as she's yelling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure.
As he's dragging the dragon's head behind on a rope. As they're like right here.
I tie the rope to the goat
Who's behind her.
while saying, "Oh, okay."
Bah. So what do you say to them?
There's goodies.
All right, I'd like to use dash.
So, did she say anything to why she called you guys over at all, or no?
Yeah, she said
She
goodies.
just came out of
She
a
said there's
thing. We're
goodies.
looking at her, and she
There's
said
goodies.
there's goodies.
All right, so you guys go running in looking for goodies. Give me a second to fix some webcam issues here, because Matt left it kind of messed some stuff up. So I'm going to fix that now.
Oh god, don't put my webcam on there. I'm in the nude.
We can only hope.
No.
No!
No.
It's bright white flash. Don't look, it'll blind.
All right, I got hers. So I'll tell you guys what you find as soon as I fix the webcams, because professional stream.
Go ahead. I'm gonna get ready real quick because I got people that are getting ready to show up.
Okay.
Mute.
Yeah, I'm really bad at this right now. Sorry guys, give me a minute here, we'll get this going. I forgot that Matt left and I should need to fix the webcams then.
Noob.
You're a noob.
Makes a dragon that just knocks back the tank the whole time. This would have been so much easier had you not had it like Bach Funlo. You cannot partake in any of the reindeer games. I should just fucking grab the bow off of Dethrothi or whatever and be like, give me that!
This is mine now.
These dragons be bullshit.
Look at the impressive chair of Corey's.
And if I knew he had that flapping wing thing, I would have been like, grapple, 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 grapple.
Yep. Alright, I just do that's Mercer, that's Desmond. This is going to be Bach Funlo.
Hey, can I ask you a question now that we're done with the fight?
Yeah.
How many legendary things did he have? Because the legendary creatures I've seen, you only get like
3
one.
resistance.
No, I know you get 3 points, but how many of the resistances? Because the
3.
ones I've only seen. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
The
But
ones
they
I see only
recover,
get like
correct?
1. No,
No,
they should
resistance
be once
are
per day.
resistance. He had 3 per day. So yeah, the resistance he had 3 per day, and he had 3 legendary actions he could use per.
I want to guess he was either immune to fire or he had, like me, he had like natural resistance because he's a fire dragon hanging out in lava.
He was definitely hanging out in lava.
I mean, the only reason I say that is because all my other spells were fire based, and that would have done dick to a
Almost
dragon who
prepared.
has fire immunity.
Yeah.
Almost there.
I have a mix of them, so if I wanted, I could have probably used electricity
Where's Bach
instead.
Funlo at? There he is.
You also could have probably spelled all your
And
charges
transition.
in your ring.
Professional stream.
That's electricity.
Cool. All right, so sorry, webcams are now fixed, guys. Apologize for that. Corey is away. So here is what you find as you all go entering in. You find... Who wants to keep track of this, by the way, before anything? You're gonna have a lot of stuff to write down.
Can't you just put it in Skype?
It's so much less fun. Fine, I'll put it in Skype afterwards. You guys find... most of this is, like I said, gold. You find 14,000 gold pieces. You find 1,700 platinum pieces. As you kind of...
700.
Yep, platinum pieces. You go through and you find a platinum flask, which I'm sure Maxwell is the one who picks this up, with a jet in it, a gem. You find a quartz statue of a male halfling, very royal and uptight. You find a bronze vase inlaid with electrum, a silver circlet inlaid with silver.
All right, I tried. I can't keep up with you.
I know. I figured I'd just put that. And you also find a silver urn. On top of that, you find, as you're like kind of looting through the different things, you find a staff, a quiver, and a pair of pants. Oh,
What are the pair of pants?
Bach, you find this cool little globe that, as you like touched it, it floats by you and emits light.
Thanks for my fucking lantern.
It is a drift globe.
Is it pretty?
It can be as pretty as you want it to be.
I want it to be fucking fabulous.
It's fucking fabulous. It's like
It looks like
it's a Fabergé egg,
bubble?
but it floats next to you.
I
It
feel
looks
like
like a disco ball that's been bejeweled.
That is box fabulous.
It should definitely make Box sparkle.
Okay.
Yeah, I look like Edward from fucking.
In the sunlight. Like,
Yeah.
don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
So
Exactly like that.
if you guys want, you can take a short rest, and each of you can identify one of these things.
Pants?
So Bach wants to identify the pants. Des,
Quiver.
you want the quiver, and Brimstone, you can now be Mercer for temporary purposes, and you
Okay.
can identify the staff. So,
I love men. I just wanted you guys to know that.
good old Mercer finally admitting it. So,
Speaking of men, I want the
It's-
statue.
she wants this. She wants a little halfling man statue. Let's see here. So I'm gonna put these in your inventory.
Is
all
it
of these-
anatomically correct?
He has clothes on, but yes.
Okay. I just had to figure there's a reason she wanted it.
So there is now a quiver in your magic items list, Desiree, that you can, if you wish, share with the group what it does.
Oh.
Bach, this is what you find, which you might get a little upset about.
Which I what?
You may get upset about. 'cause
I
it's not
released
your-
your horrible secret.
So,
I had to play your character. It's raining men.
Where am I seeing this thing?
it's now in the party magical items for you. And Mercer, you find this. So it is now also in your magical items. If you guys wish to share what they are, you may.
Oh, but if you don't have key, it doesn't do anything.
It's also exactly. You're kind of required for a monk to use that.
But they look good on me.
They make your junk look smaller.
Yeah,
It looks like you have like a goblin junk.
and I'm really only giving them
Real
you to
tiny.
identify because Matt's not here. I would have him identify them.
So I guess those pants can just go to Matt, because otherwise Back Funnel would probably just use it as some trading item that wouldn't really work well. So
So I will read off what Matt got then. So Maxwell got the scales of the dancing serpent. They give him the ability to use fangs of the fire snake. As an action, on your turn, you can spend one key to cause tendrils of flame to stretch out from your fists and feet. Your reach with unarmed strikes increases by 10 feet for that action, as well as the rest of the turn. A hit with such an attack deals fire damage instead of bludgeoning damage. If you spend one key point additional to that, when the attack hits, it also deals 1d10 fire damage. So that is what the ability he has unlocked by wearing these pants. They are very
I'll
rare
tell
pants.
them. I think I found something that would have helped the druid if he was alive. It's a staff that makes your spells stronger, and you get to heal. It has so many charges in it that you're allowed to heal people with that recharge once it's been exposed to the sunlight after dawn.
By the way, your character, what's his lowest stat point?
Who, mine?
Yeah.
Intelligence. It's at 10.
I gotcha.
Okay. And then Desrithi, do you want to describe what your quiver does?
It holds 6 arrows or bolts and must be installed alongside the handle of a bow or crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
One of the quiver slots always replenishes itself with a projectile which vanishes 1 round after being taken. Awakens when attuned to a character and installed to a weapon, causing the eldritch symbols burned in the leather to animate with a purple hue.
Mm-hmm.
Eldritch symbols?
Yes.
Oh, that's unholy. I don't know if you can have that.
While awakened, the weapon can be used as a spellcasting focus for one of the character's spellcasting classes. So the ranger, she can use that as her spellcasting focus. So that she doesn't have to use like minor material, like low-cost materials for her casting. The weapon counts as magical. The weapon she has will count as magical for purposes of overcoming resistance to immunity and non-magical attacks. The character can't be disarmed of this weapon unless incapacitated. And as a bonus action, the character tuned to the weapon can summon it to his or her hand as long as they are on the same plane of existence. The quiver and ammunition it holds are summoned alongside the weapon. Basically, you have a bow, a quiver, that will always have at least 1 arrow in it. On top of the fact that if it's, say you're out in the middle of town and your bow is in the inn, you can instantly summon it to you. Yeah.
Is she also able to put the quiver on a different bow
Yes.
and then just
She can
steal
do
it from
it's
people?
Every single one, she can always deattach it and attach it to a new thing she gets.
Unless someone attunes themselves to her quiver.
The only way to attune to it is on a short rest or longer.
15 minutes.
In our game, it's 15 minutes. In normal game, it's an hour. So that is what you get. So do you attach that right to your bow you have?
Sure.
Cool. So now you have that cool thing. So let's see. That's everything you guys got. Mercer, since you missed it, they got 14,000 gold pieces, 1,700 platinum pieces. You got a statue of a halfling man.
Hell yeah.
You got a platinum flask set with jet, which I'm assuming right now Maxwell is holding on to.
I think he can hear you. I think he was going to log into Twitch.
Potentially. A bronze vase inlaid with electrum. And a silver circlet inlaid with silver. Oh, and a silver urn.
Does any of the other stuff need to be identified?
If you guys wanted to do some type of... you don't know the value necessarily of these objects. If you wanted to maybe spend some more time on that, I'd let you guys do
All right,
that.
is there like a handout for all these statues and shit?
Yeah.
So I can just copy into the...
I'll just paste this here in the Skype for you guys.
And then, is there any point in Bach Funlo illuminating the room to make sure there's nothing left behind?
And Bach Funlo has a drift globe, which I think
A
actually
what?
need a drift globe. Let me give you the. I actually didn't copy that in for some reason. Hold on. Drift globe. I need to put a 5E. 5E. I thought I actually put a handout for it, but apparently I suck. Dang it, stupid thing.
Does the globe unfear me when I get
It
feared?
does not. I'll have to
Does
scroll
it pick
up the
me up
player's hand.
when I fall down?
Nope. You get knocked down, but you don't get up again from it.
Does it prevent things from blocking my like 1 of 2 attacks?
No, but you can see in the dark.
Oh, look at you.
I had that to begin with.
you have
and
a
it took it
nightlight.
away from me. I was also a larger creature as well, but that got taken away from me as well.
We went to proper rules for Goliath.
It was agreed upon and then reneged on.
Reneged on.
Yep. I'm sorry.
There's some butt hurt in there.
We balanced the game.
Balanced the game.
Balanced the game. To an extent. Alright, so there you... Oh, yeah, I didn't put it in your character thingy. So, Bach, you now have this thing in your stuff. You have a drift globe. Drift globe. Small sphere with thick glass, weighs 1 pound. If you are within 60 feet of it, you can speak its command word and cause it to emanate light or daylight spell. Once you use the daylight effect, it can't be used again until the next dawn. You can speak another command word as an action to make it illuminate the illuminated globe rise into the air, float no more than 5 feet off the ground. The globe hovers in this way until you or another creature grasps it. If you move more than 60 feet from the hovering globe, it follows you until it is within 60 feet. It takes a short route to do so. If prevented from moving, the globe sinks gently to the ground and becomes inactive, and its light winks out.
It doesn't say what the daylight effect is.
It's a spell. Just 5e daylight, and you'll find the spell.
So does that actually, if something does not do good with daylight, such
Like
as
vampires and stuff, yeah, it could be useful.
undead? Okay.
Like something that has light sensitivity to like daylight and stuff like that, they have
Does
disadvantage
this
in daylight.
globe break? Like, are people able to break it?
I mean, if you try to break it potentially, but
So I
mean,
can't throw out like a ball of returning.
you could not throw it and hope it comes back. No.
Like
If
a
you-
boomerang ball.
They say if you intentionally try to cause harm with it, it's probably going to break.
Is it good for growing plants?
Oh.
Hey, it does have a daylight spell, so I mean, technically,
But would its regular light also help plants?
sure.
He's trying to think of why I would be saying that. He's like, is he trying to break something? And he's like, I can't think of a reason why. Sure.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So you guys, I kind of want to still do the king part thing. So we're gonna fast forward that while we that way before Corey has to go and we have to end the session. That way next week Mercer is going to be out and we'll be having Ellie join us for a session. So we'll figure out what the heck is going on in the background right now.
He's probably leaving. He's probably
choking
call.
an orangutan.
So,
I'm still thinking whether or not I want to eat those eggs or save them for like a different character or what.
okay. Let's see here. Brimstone, I probably should unarchive your other guy you made just in case you died.
you said just in case.
And we'll deal some with your characters after we finish the session. So I'm gonna. God, I wish I could mute him right now. It's so loud. It's so loud. Oh, webcam's turned off. Why?
Oh, it's okay. You're gonna see her later today. We're gonna go to the park.
Webcams will fix in a second as soon as Matt's thing drops off our group.
Aaron's like, I know this.
Well, I just wanted to be able to like talk and not have massive background echo. So
It's a kid.
Vorgosh returns and kills all of you. Game's over.
Are you able to change the tone of his voice at all?
I wish that'd be great, but no, I'm not that good at these things. Oh my god! Mute Corey! Mute!
He muted.
You muted now!
You're muted.
You weren't muted before, and all we could hear was. "Wah!"
You handled it very well, though.
Oh man, that was great. Yes, you did. You did quite a good job. So, you guys, we're gonna do fast forward. Like I said, we're gonna fast forward. We're gonna just fast travel through. So, you're gonna travel through out of the cave, through the areas. You don't really run into anything. Most, you kind of start to notice that some of like the magma and the like rocky fissures and stuff like that, and even the portals to the plane of the fire elemental are slowly starting to fade away as you're traveling around. And there's a bunch of rolls going on. Why? We're herbalism apparently. Okay.
Figure things out.
So I will let you do that because you know that's what you do. All right. So you're in the desert. You have to beat a 15, I think, typically to
Let me
do
finish this and I'll let you know.
So let's see. You're in the desert. 15 does pass. So 3 of them.
Yeah, I don't know how many you're gonna actually.
Oh well, you'll have to make a couple rolls
Okay.
here in a second. So I need you to. I'm fine with having 3. It's a 8 or 9 day trip, and you didn't get any on the way there either. So
Okay.
go ahead and give me 3. Give me roll 2d6 3 times. So a 9, a 7, and a 5. So on a 9, You find a Drakus flower. Drakus flower. You
Let me-
find... The other two are... Oh, you find...
I found one Drakus flower,
Hold on,
so now I'm
are
at
you
2.
how many are you supposed to roll? Man, we haven't done this in so long. How many
So
do we
now I have-
find out how many you actually are able to gather? Creature. No, it's harvesting creature. Then find gathering during downtime.
We can recheck it after the king.
Yeah, we'll look at it
if you
after.
want.
Sorry, there's a common ingredient. We'll do it afterwards, so that's not a big deal. But we'll do that at the end. So you guys travel. Bach as he's going by. Ooh, what's this? I like this and this.
Yeah, like I'm shopping. One
So-
of them I go to pick up, Mercer steps on it. I go, ooh.
He squints at you. Let's go ahead and move us back to the world map and get us down to the desert. Oh man, too fast. Sorry for any motion sickness I just caused people. Alright. We're on the map. Cool. Alright. So you eventually make it back to the capital city of Ishval.
Did we split all the money? What happened with the money?
We'll figure that out afterwards. Probably,
Okay.
I'm assuming
You
guys
lost
didn't-
a strength roll.
Because I was sitting there copying all the other little shit, the urn, the circlet, and all that other stuff, and then it's like all the gold, and it's like, well...
Yep. So you guys make it back to town. Bach and the goat in tow, dragging along the dragon's head. I think you guys didn't have a wagon for this one, did you? You had horses. What did you have? I don't know. You had.
Yeah, we
something.
got Bob. I mean...
Yeah. So I mean, you're still dragging. You know, Bach's here carrying it at some points. Bob's carrying it at some points. You're kicking the dragon's head back. It's starting to rot a little bit by the time you make it to town, but you have its head, and as you do, guards just kind of look at you like, wait. They just let you through. They don't even say anything because they're kind of confused that you're walking through like blood mess. You're still all injured. There's still like wounds that are healing, and a dragon's head being dragged behind by this massive Goliath and a goat. And they let you in, and people are just staring at you in town. Like the town is usually this loud, bustling city, and as you go by, everything just kind of slowly goes silent as you travel through. There's little kids like running by, looking at you, Bach, like, "Can we touch it?"
No. Carry disease.
Ah! And they run away. This happens a few times. I'm assuming you tell them some horrific thing the entire time as they're traveling. There's literally like this entrail of like goop along the road as you go up to the like the king's castle. When you reach there, the guards are sitting there. The king's word has reached him. He's sitting he's at the top of the steps,
Stop.
and he looks at you.
No, I can do it.
They can do it.
You can give it that.
So we killed it.
He goes, I see that. He goes,
But the king sounds like the dragon? What the fuck's going
the
on?
king doesn't. What are you trying to say? No.
No, this is out of
I know, no.
What's going on, Fitz?
No, I do not. He does not sound like a dragon. He sounds like a slightly ruggedish man, as we all know.
Sound like more of a man than Aaron.
Yes. So
Yeah.
he looks and goes, so the rumors are true. Heroes, come, leave that there. Come, enter with me, as he invites you to join him inside the castle.
All right, Backfellow does that.
You okay?
All right. So do the rest of you follow?
Yeah.
They're cousins, yes. So he enters in. They go to the throne room. There are guards. There's like 9 or 10 pillars on each side. We'll go 10 for, even sake. On each side, as you walk into this massive throne room. The throne itself looks to be made almost completely of actual just gold, with like red cushions on it. Kind of standard-looking kingish throne. As he sits, on both sides are 2 empty, smaller thrones. As he looks at you all and goes,
Heroes, you have saved our country. You have saved our world. I have promised you anything you could wish of that is within my power. What do you want? What can I give?
Do we all get to pick something?
Depending on what you're requesting. If it's minor things, I could give you each one thing. if you're requesting some large thing such as an army or possibly an airship, it probably would go just towards that.
What about a full set of armor that is specifically tailored to our characters?
A full set of armor. I have plenty of armor if you were looking for that.
Unique armors?
Unique? We could put some interesting symbols on them, yes. If you look for magical armor, typically magical armor is very
How are the
uncommon.
diplomatic ties to the elves doing right now?
Quite well. They're the same as every other race. They're sitting within, our countryside and living as everybody else does, freely.
I will say, I guess Back Funlo wouldn't want to even talk to the other people because he's too stupid to fucking even try and. He'd say, I really need help with the giants that are attacking my people. That's what he would say.
Interesting.
Straight up, that would be what Back Funlo as a character would say.
Maxwell goes, yeah, well, I
have an addiction.
Ooh.
A real problem.
As he looks over and sees the ghost of Brimstone standing next to him, he's like, "Thank you, Brimstone. I need some greater I have an issue, and I could really use some help getting it cured. And I want to open a bar." That's what he says.
Back Funlo says, my people are being enslaved.
I'm enslaved by alcohol.
You enslave yourself.
No, it's the demons.
You are the demon.
So the king takes these both and goes, a bar and to help your people. Is there anything anybody else wishes for? As Mercer, you are muted.
Yes, god damn it. I was like, we would also like a temple to be opened up in town to the deity of Hor. Hoar, before people get all uppity.
Yes, I know of the god. It's the god of vengeance. Typically, we don't accept vengeance within our city.
Vengeance is what was dealt to him.
Vengeance, because his mother was a whore.
I would ask that you be silent if you speak in that way in my castle. And he looks and
Vengeance
goes,
is what brought you the dragon's head.
so we're looking at a help save your people, build a temple, a bar.
Whoa. If we built a temple, shouldn't it be a temple to the goat? Crazy Eyes? That's who brought us the demon's head.
The dead don't speak, and I would like to exorcise him.
Oh my god, does Hora live on through the goat? Is that
So
what we're
he
understanding?
looks.
He is the physical embodiment.
So the goat goes, bah! And then Back Funlo speaks up and says, the goat would like food.
Food can be arranged. And he looks at you, Desrith, and goes,
My lady, what do you wish for?
More protection for Spanky, because he is so great, but
he
he
wants a cape.
borderline dies every time.
More protection. I think if we gave us some time, we could probably outfit him with some type of armor.
Wow, the one guy wants a bar. I'm surprised you didn't ask for your tavern.
I mean, we're getting some money from this place, so.
So yes, a set of armor could be arranged potentially for the goat. Many of these things you ask for are quite costly. You ask for assistance with your family, as he looks at you, Bach.
Yeah.
Where is your family, and what are they? Explain your plight to me, sir.
So, the Goliaths in the north, they do okay with the actual giants. We live happily with one another, but in the
Yes.
south, the giants are they take they take my people and they make them into slaves, and they beat them and make them do all sorts of things.
That is a travesty. I understand that. So where are you from? You say your people with giants. There are no giants in our lands.
So Back Funlo says, I could point to on map.
So he brings up the map, and I'm going to zoom out for everybody else's sake on stream. And if you would ping, please, as he unfurls this map.
So I'd say that my people are probably here.
So,
From what you know, is your people, at least from what you originally said, is your people are from the ice island, the snow island with the mountain, like, you know, winterish type, you know, always cold, something's going on there. With the frost giants, I believe, correct? I don't know, it's not working. I don't know why.
From what I remember is I chose to have my character start off where Limrot was from,
Okay, so
the general gist of the area.
Okay, so we
and
can,
that
it's fine.
and that the other part where,
That
as
can
long
make
as it
easier.
was in the south, would be where the wherever you wanted to place the giants that were
Correct.
bad, because I didn't want to fuck up your map and put like something really bad
So you
in the
know,
middle of somewhere.
Sure. So you are from kind of where like the inactive, like the massive line of inactive volcanoes and large mountains are from, with a bunch of mountain giants that you and your tribe work together in unison with to keep each other safe and peacefully until the hill giants from the south, which for everybody's information is somewhere. Let me see if I can get this thing to ping finally. Let me zoom out on my other map. Is somewhere right over here. Can you see that? That stream can't see it. I apologize, stream. I'll just put a circle around it. So it is right about here. Boom. So where all the
okay.
mass amount of hills are at. Makes perfect sense. And that is kind of where your people have been taken. At least that's roughly where you know the hill giants to be. You haven't been there yourself yet.
Yeah.
So you point out these two locations. He goes, they are not in. Let me get my voice here.
the hill giants there have not attacked us and left us alone for the most part. Going to war with them could be a very dangerous task. I would be willing to assist you if you could promise in some way that by rescuing your family, that you in turn could get them to assist us in any issues in the future, an alliance of sorts.
Yeah, we could. We have good relations with the giants in the mountains as well as some of the dwarves.
Excellent. Then this is something I think we might be able to do. Now he looks over at Mercer. He goes, "You wish to have a temple built." And he wishes for a bar. In addition to helping him, which I am going to willingly give because it benefits us all.
A religious juice bar.
Called Core Pub. Just thank you, Tishren, for that one in chat. I will consider building one of both. So, but not both, but we will combine them. One part bar, one part temple of your god. As far as I understand, Core is definitely a man who enjoys a drink now and then, from what I've read. And I think this will please him. What say you?
What's going on?
Your temple will be a bar.
You agreed to a church bar?
Church bar.
Party in the front, prayer in the back.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
And it's going to be called Core Pub.
Oh, God, we could do better with that name.
Fine, if you find a funnier punny one, you can have it. But I like Tishren's one from chat. So,
The blood of Christ.
Good, but, I mean, it doesn't really fit in the...
And who is this Christ man here? Who do you speak of?
Oh, he's just a god we pray to up top, I guess.
Okay. Keep your religion to yourself.
He's hairy.
So, at that point, the king you guys have a little bit of small chat. He asks you about your battle and how you found him in the first place. What do you guys tell him?
Bakfunlo mentions that dragons are sometimes cowards that lie. He makes mention that he asked the dragon to fight, pretty much head over and fight us one-on-one, and instead he kind of like kept flying
One-on-one?
away. Yeah. The dude was not fighting one-on-one. He was flying away and trying to pretty much put people to the ground so he could just take people on, like, the weakest out of the group. So he preyed on the weak, but wouldn't fight the strong, is what Bak Fan Lo would say actually happened. Because he feels like the dragon avoided fighting him.
Nice. I like that. He also asks about, your adventure there, how you found the information, how you got there in the first place. What do you guys tell him? Mercer, do you maybe fill him in on this information? You're muted.
I thought he did, though. I thought he told him that Geralt told him where the dragon was when we brought him back.
You're still muted. It didn't
You're
light
still
up.
muted.
Your thingy lights up like my
Now
thingy.
you're good.
There you go.
All right. Okay, so we didn't mention that to him. We mentioned it to Lord Manfred.
Yes, Malfred.
So I guess we could go through and tell him all that about Geralt and possibility of there being a demon presence or demonic presence in the land and stuff like that.
Yeah, Bak Fan Lo wants to sully Geralt's name.
Especially
So
if
he's
it's,
going to say a lot of
Demon
very
presence.
bad men.
Do you
Very
have
bad
any
men.
evidence at this point to prove this? Demons have not existed in the last 1,000 years.
you could talk to your Circle of the Inner Flame. Is that the name of him?
Mortal Crown.
The Immortal Crown, Lord Manfred. He's been briefed about all of it. And there's also a wizard that was with us whenever we went and confronted. Is, yes, that's right.
Was.
So Is also went with us, and we found the branded flesh and the demons and everything else.
So how about name of your bar is going to be Mead Your Maker?
Yeah,
That's a good one.
that's good. That's a good one.
I like that one. So that was also Tishren once again. So he explains. He goes, He will look into that further, for what information you guys have. He goes, and he just looks and goes,
And may have need of you again if this information rings true. There will be rewards, of course, as usual. But if demons are walking the earth once again and influencing our people, this is something of dire consequence that we must fix and remedy as soon as possible. So I thank you once again for your slaying of Orogosh. You have saved our countryside. And I will see you again soon.
You did
Okay.
as the king's childs run in.
Damn it, children. Important business.
So, what we're going to do... Okay, so we're going to kind of do a fast-forward type idea for next week. We're going to move...
I gotta go.
That's fine. I'll talk to you later about it. So, webcams we fucked up. I apologize. I'm not going to fix it. We're going to probably end stream slightly early today. So, the plan is we're going to move about 3 months in the future, so that way we can kind of fast-forward the gathering the army, intelligence gathering for the king. We'll figure out what each person in the group kind of does. They either do something maybe with the whole group they're going to do something, or maybe they just do their own separate things for a time being, and we'll do some rolls in between this week to figure out kind of what happened. You guys can share your stories next week. Next week, since we're going to be down Mercer, we're going to do a thing with Ellie joining us, where I think I may have her be a quest giver potentially, requesting some help, and you guys will go off and assist her in something as a group during this 3-month downtime type of idea. So, does anybody else want to do anything just before we finish up the stream? Also, That's Good Meat is pretty good for a slogan.
Can you give the goat a mix of the Whispering Rocks or the Wizard Staff of Solace?
No, I cannot.
Please.
No.
I want the goat's hair to turn like silver and it starts to become an actual evil goat. Or its eyes are glowing.
No. So, yeah, we'll get the goat some armor for sure. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today. We lost Brimstone. I know you kind of said that you might potentially have died. You definitely went down due to it, I think. yeah, I mean, it was. I'm gonna miss Brimstone. Brimstone was definitely interesting. So, thank you all for watching. We'll be back next Saturday, 9 a.m. My time, which right now it's 11:30 for those of you who are on Central Time in the U.S. And I will be streaming Tumor Sargeras stuff, probably doing normal and heroic on Thursday around 6 o'clock. And we actually have, I lied, we have a thing on Wednesday. We're doing a one-shot with Bigga being the GM. I don't know if we're going to stream it. If everybody's okay with the stream, we're going to stream it on that Wednesday. And we will see how that goes. I get to play as a character. I get to play as my Dragoon class that I created and I want to test out further. And we're also going to test out the Astrologian class that we created for Ellie. So, I've died in every one-shot I've ever done. So, it's fine. It's not going to bother me.
I'm going to make sure that he's the only character that survives.
He attacks you. He attacks you constantly.
I was the one who allowed Ellie to survive in that one shot.
Experience.
And also my flowers, too.
All right. For killing Vorogosh, you guys are going to get a ton of experience. You each get... We're gonna go with 2,000. We'll just round up. So everybody gets 2,000 experience.
I know for a fact you get
more for a layer.
Quicksilver Lichen. Bakfun low.
We'll forget that out in a minute. No, he does not. So thank you guys again. See you later.
Well, I mean that was on my body.